is it's been a joy to be with her all these years, and since we started Jeunesse, it's really been a fun ride. We've met a lot of wonderful people. We've had the opportunity to work with a lot of kids around the world, and that's always been my passion. And when I was a little kid, I had dreams that carried me through the bad times, and believe me, they were all bad times. But I've always been a dreamer, and they say that if you think about something, who you want to be, and you continually think about it, you will become the person that you think about. That's kind of scary sometimes, isn't it? Oh my God. Yes. But I always dreamed about doing great things. And we had absolutely nothing when I was a kid. Never lived in a house that had electricity. Never had my clothes. They were always clothes that someone else had thrown away. We rarely had enough food to eat. I've taken care of that one. So can't say I missed any meals in the last 2 years. But I've been a big dreamer, and every time I was in a situation as a child that it was very unpleasant, I would dream about something that was pleasant. I would transport myself away from where we were and what we were living in, and I would dream of something that was really nice and fun. And that's how I managed to make my way through it. But ever since I was little, I've always had dreams. And I wrote a list of dreams that I wanted to achieve when I was about 14 years old. And pretty big dreams. I was going to be a multimillionaire by the time I was 35. I mean, most of you probably already know this, don't you? Yeah. So I was going to be a multimillionaire by the time I was 35. With God's help, I made it when I was 32. I was going to have new clothes that were mine, that fit me. I was going to live in a house that had electricity. I was going to have a car to drive. We never had a car. I was going to have a car to drive. And I was going to travel all over the world and meet wonderful people like you. Now that is a treat, meeting wonderful people like you all over the world. You know, they're everywhere. Wonderful people. But I will tell you that whatever you do in life, if you think about it, and you should all have goals of what you want to accomplish. And it's amazing, if you concentrate on those things that you want to accomplish, they will come to pass. And so my suggestion to you is think of what you want to be and what you want to become. When I was working on a contract with NASA, I knew in my heart that I was going to get that contract. And it was so huge that most people would say, "You got to be kidding." No, I'm going to get that contract. And the total contract was worth about $1 billion, a little under $1 billion. And everybody said it's impossible, except me. I believed with all my heart and soul that I was going to win that contract. And nothing would stop me. And when they had the bidders conference to announce the award, I walked in there knowing I was going to get that. And there's all these bidders there that were from billion-dollar companies. But I knew I was going to get that business because I had dreamed about it 1,000 times. And you know who got the business? I did. So with that contract and the commission that I made off of that, I could buy lots of clothes, lots of food, lots of cars, travel all over the world. So today, Wendy and I have been to over 105 countries around the world. We have helped children in several countries. We built schools, we built clinics, we've dug water wells, lots of things like that that I really feel good about. So when my time on earth is over, I can look back and say, I did touch a lot of people's lives, and I did some good things. When we finished the school in Kenya, I said to Wendy, these people will never remember who we are, but they will never forget what we did. And their lives will be impacted in such a way, their learning, the education has been remarkable. And my daddy used to tell me, if you get an education, that's something they can't take away from you. And because we were so poor, they took everything away from him. So he never got an education. He never went to school at all. So I tell people that I did go to school and that I had to quit school in the 5th grade because my mom and dad were still in the 6th. This is Tennessee now. It's a joke. Mom. But my dad never went to school at all, so I told a little lie about that. But anyway, it's been a great life. We've been rewarded very nicely. We've been lucky enough to touch a lot of people's lives, and for that I am eternally grateful. And this lady, don't pull away from me, girl. I want them to think you love me. Actually, one of the best things that ever happened was I met her. Absolutely. I told her that when I first met her, I heard the heavenly choirs singing. You know it's true. I still hear them every so often. They're a little faint. Anyway, I'll stop my nonsense and I'll let her tell you all the good things that she has to say. You stayed up all night writing notes and stuff.
That's not why I stayed up all night, and you know it.
Anyway, this is my lovely wife, my best friend, Wendy Lewis.
Thank you. Thank you. It's so good to be here again and to see so many people. What I want to talk about is what Randy told you about his dreams and how he managed to achieve his dreams. When Randy and I started working together in 1985, we were computerizing medical offices, and we had a dream too. Our dream was that we would be #1 in the country, and we worked really hard. We computerized more offices than anyone else, and we won the award for sales and service every year for 8 consecutive years. So we achieved that dream. And when we achieved it, we decided we sold the company because they were taking it public. But we sold the company and we decided it was time to retire. Although my children at the time didn't think it was time for me to retire. They said, "You're too young, go back to work." So we decided we had another company called Alpha Computer Services, and we had a goal of taking that to the Inc. 500 fastest growing privately held companies in America. It took us until, we sold the company, AMSC, the end of '94. It took us till 2000, and we took that company to number 184 on the Inc. 500 fastest growing privately held companies in America. Once again, we had achieved our dream. So we decided, maybe we ought to try retiring again. But that wasn't in the cards for us because we knew we could do more. We have been so richly blessed, and had accomplished so many goals that we had wanted to. Now it was time to give back. And we wanted to help as many people like you out there to achieve your dreams as possible, and also help children around the world. And that's why we started Jeunesse Kids. So when Randy was having trouble with his knee, we went out to California. We met Dr. Nathan Newman, and as you know, we created Jeunesse after that. And that was our vehicle to be able to help as many of you as we possibly could achieve your dreams. We worked really hard, and we continue to work hard. It's been almost 8.5 years that we've had Jeunesse, and we've helped a lot of people reach their dreams. You have the opportunity to achieve your dreams, whatever they may be, if you work hard enough. The main key is you have to know what you want, you have to go for it, and never give up. If you give up too soon, you'll not get there. So you need to focus and work really hard. And we've given you the platform, we've given you the products, the compensation plan, and all the things you need to be able to accomplish what it is that you desire. So first thing is, you can't let anyone else get in your way. If somebody shows you something else or says this will never work, you have to stay laser focused. You know what you want. Don't let anyone talk you out of it, and just keep going straight and working hard to achieve the dreams. We have this year, and you'll hear more about this, come up with the GPS system. We wanted to put more money in the hands of those who are just starting out. So as the day goes on, I'm sure you'll be hearing about GPS. If you focus on your dreams and bringing as many people into the GPS system where they can earn a huge amount, I think it's $15,000, in addition to the regular commissions, just think of what you can do to help yourself achieve your dreams and help others achieve theirs. Don't be satisfied. People that become satisfied become complacent, and they stop working. And you know what happens? When their leaders stop working, the team stops working. You can't allow that to happen to you. And if some of your team has taken a step to the side, done something else, you have to continue to focus. You want your dreams to come true? Stay laser focused, work hard. I think we've given you the tools you need to make those things happen, but you can't give up. You have to keep going. So if I could ask you to do one thing, learn about GPS this weekend, learn about all the things that we have, all the tools that we're giving you to help you build and grow your teams and keep moving forward. We're here to help you in every way that we can, and we love all of you. Thank you.